Hi everybody, GOGATH here. Did everyone have a happy new year? I know I did. Okay, so you want to be a tour guide. So what does that actually mean? It means you can buy yourself a beluga. Nice little ship. It's mainly for running passenger missions. Not really much use for anything else, I don't think. You could explore in it the same way as you can explore with anything else. But on the plus side, let's have a few little looks around this. This is the interior of your beluga. Nice mood lighting, gold setting, you know, makes it all look very, very rich and comfy. And that's all very nice. First time I did this, I put myself some weapons on this, a fighter. Took on my first passenger missions. One of the people was being hunted down by a bounty hunter. Lo and behold, within something like 10 seconds my shields were down to nothing, as this third lance just kept shooting at me with his bunch of railguns. Guy called Evil Twin, if I'm not much mistaken.
Have a safe trip, Commander.
It wasn't only a couple of seconds until I was down to 50% hull. I managed to escape with 13% hull. That was my first experience with doing this. What I shouldn't have done was tried to fight him. So with this build, I've actually decided that I won't put weapons on it. Boo! We don't want to get that close. Yeah, so with this one, there's no weapons, no fighter. This will give you the same amount of cargo bays as an Anaconda. So if you've got an Anaconda lying around, you might want to do that with this in the first place. You are restricted to large landing pads with the beluga. And it does look a little bit like a willy. I mean, it has to be said, it does look a little bit like a willy. And a little bit like a whale, which I suppose is fair enough, really, considering its name. The ship is fairly slow. It's not what you call anything that's going to perform extremely well. The interior's okay, maybe could do with a little bit more detail, but I'm not too fussed. It does give you the impression, let's go for a few views here, of it being the bridge of a cruise ship. I think that actually it conveys that quite well. I've since made a lot more money with this, but what I do when the third lances come up to try and basically rip me to pieces, I evade instead now. Rather than try and fight, I evade. It saves me having to put in shield cells, which for a battle I'd probably lose anyway. And when you get hull damage, of course, some of your passengers get upset and won't pay you. So all in all, is it worth doing passenger missions? Yes, I would say it is. Someone said to me, do some passenger missions. So I gave it a go. I thought, you know, why not give anything a try? So I did that, and lo and behold, my earnings went up. You can earn a lot of money now doing passenger missions. When they were first brought in, it was a bit like exploration. You didn't earn a thing. But now, it's actually quite good. It gets a bit monotonous, but so does everything that you keep doing. So, you know, it's not really too much of a problem there. I'm just trying to think actually, because I'm one of these people that likes to sort of smell the roses, go around. Sometimes I even drive around planets just for the sheer hell of it, because it's you know, go and look at the scenery and stuff like that, and you earn nothing doing that. yeah, you will earn out of passenger missions. Some I can't be bothered to do because you've got to travel too far, and I have a problem with commitment to long jobs. But all in all, no, I'm definitely in favour. The Beluga. Yeah, what can you say about the Beluga? It doesn't perform particularly well, but it is the only thing with the Anaconda that will give you, with shields, 11 bays. I think it's 11 with shields. You got me wondering now. Let's get in and take a look, shall we? As you're probably well aware, they put a big backside on this thing in the way of large wings. The amount of times I've scraped it coming through here, it's untrue. You wouldn't believe it. Considering I can get a Type 10 through there without any trouble, a cutter through there without any trouble. This is the one that gives me ag. Although it seems that, like a Conda, it likes to go in high. But I'm just as likely to make a mess of it now as any other time. Right, request docking. Now this... that's better, thank you. Oh great, someone's coming out. Come on, out you come. Out you come. Let GOGATH in. As I say, like the Conda, it likes to go in fairly high. Whereas the Conda's got that big beer belly under it. 39. We're looking at the compass, it's down there. Let's have some landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Just get to the point where we can count the yes. I know the back end of my ship was hanging over another pad. It happens, alright? You may be able to hear some noises in the background actually. That's some building work being done. Pretend it's part of what's coming out of the station. So we're looking the outfitting end. Quickly. Yep, sooner or later we're going to get there. I'll just check how many slots it's got. What I've found is stations with large pads tend not to pay so well on the jobs. I don't know whether that's true all over, but it definitely is here. What you do find though is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can't get a class 1 cabin. So you get 10. That's sort of 1 or 2 more than most of the other large ships, and of course a lot more than some of the smaller ones. Python isn't too bad actually. But as I was saying, you tend to get more for the like if you go into a small station with say a Python set up for this, the jobs will pay a bit more. But with this you get more jobs because basically you're governed by the amount of cabins you can have. And yeah, it's quite a sweet looking ship, I suppose. I mean, you know, it's let's have a look at the livery. That's probably a good place to look at it when we get there. Actually no, better still, the store. And we just tell it we want a paint job. Why isn't it giving us the paint job we've got? Where is the paint job we've got? Can't see it, can't see it. It's here somewhere. It'll be in the ones I own, won't it? There we go. This is one I particularly liked because it matches all my blue detailing. But it's, I mean, hell, you can have it chromed, which didn't look too bad, actually. Got to admit, I was quite tempted by that. Not that tempted. No, get back up there, you. Yeah, but that's quite sort of okay. Actually, in the white, it's okay. So, I mean, the choice is yours. You can do anything with these things, as you well know. Don't need me to tell you that. Okay. Happy passengering. GOGATH out.